Hello and welcome, people. We are here September 10th to do an energy update. Once again, we had a CME pop off from our sun. I'm to the point where I'm feeling them instantly, and other people that I surround myself with are as well. They just don't know what the hell's happening with themselves. So, we're going to talk about a little bit of symptoms. We're going to pull a few cards, including from the Cryon Oracle. So, Pluto is back in the sign of Capricorn for the last time in our lifetime. I was really reflecting on that, going hand in hand with what our sun is doing, what our bodies are feeling. Capricorn rules over the bones, our teeth. Pluto is transformation of that. I'm noticing we're feeling a lot of heaviness in the body. Tension in the muscles and the joints. Sore teeth, teeth grinding, teeth clenching. Again, as I always tell people that are feeling these, when these solar flares pop off, it intensifies anything that we have already happening within our bodies. So getting outside barefoot on the ground, getting yourself in water, allowing the breeze to carry away, using your spirit of fire to bring forth passion. It's always about balancing all four elements, including our spiritual aspect of ourselves, Uranus, the sudden jolt of high energy, retrograde in the sign of Taurus, also our body, right? Earth is affiliated with our body and our physical existence, our resources, our self-worth. So muscle tension, neuropathy is coming up again. I woke up 2 nights ago and my ass cheek to my foot was asleep, which was wild as hell. So what you may be feeling may be a little different. I didn't have any head pressure until this evening, but you could feel like, strangely with this one, feeling like you're burning on the inside, or a heat from within the inside of your body. Let me know in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're healing. The auroras are set to be visible in places that are, quote, unnormal, abnormal again. So, anytime we have that high frequency energy and those bursts from the sun that come in, we're on the earth plane. And when they're earth facing, it's connected. However, the Schumann resonance has been in a lot of light and stitching patterns for days now. I think I'm going to renew my streaming so I can do share screen. I'm getting to know my worth again too, so I just feel like I can afford that now because I'm worthy of doing that, and I need it to put forth how I really like to be able to share with visuals for people. So again, not everybody feels those, but if you are, chances are you're here and listening. So be gentle with yourself. Another thing too that's very helpful is to, we want to stop the times of escaping out of reality. A dear friend of mine just said, we're not here to lift ourselves off the ground and pretend to be not living in existence. A lot of us, because of fight, flight, freeze, have been avoiding being in the body, right? Checking out through vices, whether it be addictions or escapism of any sort. So remember that. We got to get present in our bodies to be able to do the work that we chose to do, being here on the earth plane. You can feel in the collective the tension rising. I, for one, choose to be alone a lot, but it doesn't mean that I'm detached from the collective, right? Especially as a healer. and one that is in service, being a Virgo. I'm very in tune, lots of earth in me with the collective, but I so choose to be able to sort through. Again, going back to being a generator in human design, which I don't know a whole lot about, it just makes sense that I'm a generator, and I take energies and I transmute those energies. The energies run through me. So now it makes sense why I started feeling these so intensely all of my life, but when I became more present in my body, specifically 2017. So keep up on your hydration and your self-care. You can never pour from an empty cup, so it's your time to love yourself and choose to have great discernment going forward. You know, Saturn in Pisces can be feeling restricted in your spiritual essence, but also it's important to have a strong, structured spiritual practice, but also be present in the body. So I was feeling like the Pluto in Capricorn, the Uranus in Taurus is really having us feel a lot of the body things, right? The tensions, the muscle pains, the joint aching. There's people expressing to me on a daily, like, oh my gosh, I'm sore here, I'm sore there. Yes. And then if you have any sort of a weak point in your body, it will be felt even more when we're having these CMEs blasting from the sun. We're currently in a geomagnetic storm of 6, which is very high. It has effects on us, starting with the central nervous system that comes down through our pineal gland, runs through that wandering nerve in our whole body. Effects on throat chakra even, you know, going down. It can cause head pressure. It can cause sore throats, scratchy throats, dry throats, coughs. It can cause heart palpitations. It can cause digestive issues. Nausea was one thing that I was feeling earlier today as well, and that runs right down through our whole system. So that wandering nerve is the first thing, because we are energy beings, that gets affected, and it wanders down through our body into our abdomen. So the symptoms are pretty typical, and they just tend to be one more amplified, you know, shifts and changes on what we're feeling. A lot of muscle tension again. The neuropathy's been insane. I've been making sure I'm taking my vitamin B complex. I was outside barefooting for the last 2 days. So I'm feeling a lot of tension in the neck area and a little bit of a sore throat. So I'm doing things medicinally to, you know, speak clearly and to help my body adjust to these. Let me know how you're doing down there, because tomorrow, 9/11 in the earth plane, so we think it's the date, we're going to use that and roll with it, is another energy day that's going to be high frequency, and the auroras will be visible. So I'm just going to ask God, Creator, Source, the Magnetic Master, to be with us, to guide us. We give thanks to our ancestors. We give thanks to our higher selves to be able to tap into the energies. We're going to pull some messages for this current energy shift, current energy integration. We give thanks in advance for all messages that come through. Thank you so much for everybody that gathers here. Bless them, keep them, and so it is. Amen. So which message is wanting to come through from the Cryon Oracle at this time with this current energy shift that the collective is experiencing at this time? Again, if you're on the path, you're doing your healing, you know that we need to utilize these energies to work with us. For those that are not on their journey at this time, and, you know, maybe are just going with the masses, expect irritability, tension, stress to rise. What is the current energies? Is this the one? This is the one. You carry light. You carry light. I am the light. I am that I am. You carry light. I'm getting heat in my body right now. I do that often when I come on here. The very first symptom that I felt in my body was my eyes got dry and bloodshot again. So I had much cooler temperatures here. It was wonderful. I'm welcoming those back because now we're in a shift of going back into the 80s. So wherever you're on the planet, pay attention because the weather is shifting and changing too about every 2.5 days. We're not going to buy into that agenda of what they're telling us because the climate is always changing. So just look at the energy of this and let's see what this says. In this newly provided energy, you are carrying so much light that your presence in the room won't allow the darkness. Period. This is true. This is why a lot of situations are ending with relations. If you are not equally yoked, if you are with a partner, quote, unquote, that is of the dark, that have chosen with their free will to be in the dark, as we are in the nodes of Aries, South, North Node, Libra, South Node, letting go past experiences in unequally yoked energy, it will be done. Your light carries a presence now that is more profound than ever if you are on your journey. So that's another thing with these energies, a lot of purging emotionally, physically, psychologically. Cryon tells us light is active and dark is passive. Dark is defined by the absence of light. So if you really do carry light, darkness by definition cannot be around at all. And there they go. Thank you, God. So if you really do carry light, darkness by definition cannot be around at all. Indeed, you push it away. This is the metaphor that Cryon has taught for over 30 years. It's a premise that says simply by walking around with the light, the darkness recedes from you. This is also happening on the collective. That is what we're seeing. The darkness cannot be around the light. It's intimidated by the light. It's weak. It diminishes. When you flick on a light in a room, the darkness is gone, and it is happening on the collective as well. That's why we're feeling the friction and the last little grab of power by the structures of Pluto in Capricorn being, what is Pluto? Death. It's also, at the end of the day, a resurrection and a rebirth. And we're seeing all of that coexist at the same time of Capricorn, the structures. Perhaps you pulled this card to see those words. You carry light. Do you doubt that you do? It's a premise that can be seen by so many around you, dear ones, but often not from your own standpoint. Healers have difficulty healing themselves. Psychic readers can't read for themselves, and humans in general can't really see their own light. So let this card affirm to you, we see it. You carry light. Again, a reminder to everybody, as I'm having a right ear ringing right now, a lot of us are going through trials, tribulations. A lot of us are feeling the heaviness and the weight, whether it be on the micro level or the macro level. Remind yourself, this message is to remind you, you are the light. I am the light I am. Let your light shine so bright that you will be able to know from the reaction of others around you Oops, skipped a page. No, I didn't. That was the end of the message. Pardon me. Let's read this last paragraph again. Healers have difficulty healing themselves. Psychic readers can't read for themselves, and humans in general can't really see their own light. So let this card affirm it. We see it. You carry light. Let your light shine so bright that you will be able to know it from the reaction of others around you. What are the two possible reactions in this world of polarity? Somebody who's on their journey will be so uplifted by your light. Somebody who wants to hide in the dark. Someone who wants to, it's just really true. It's deception. Are you truth? Truth is the most powerful way. And how do you do that? By being in your heart space. And anyone who you see the reaction of backbiting, of knocking you down, they are not of the light. Let them go. Let them scatter like cockroaches when a light's flicked on in the room. You are the light. I am the light I am. That's beautiful. It's funny because I've been surrounding myself with blue light because I've felt that in my throat in the need to speak, and also white light in the evening. So let's see what else, what other messages would like to come through for the current energies that we are integrating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What other energies would like to come through at this time? The Five of Pentacles, isolated and alone. Is the Five of Pentacles the card that feels like you're left out in the cold in the traditional tarot? I'm not sure, but five. See this isolated and alone, feeling like the lone wolf. Well, how you can flip the script of feeling that, because many of us healers and us on our journey are feeling very isolated and alone, but we're never alone. We carry the light within us. Everybody, our angels, our ancestors are always with us. You're not alone, but you may be having feelings of feeling isolated. I know I have, and I have never, since been on my healing journey, had a problem with being alone. I don't need somebody to stroke my ego. I've loved and had to decompress in my alone time, right? But feeling isolated. So flip the script in that. You see this lone wolf there? Be the leader. Be the trendsetter. Be somebody who says, okay, there's a season for everything, and I'm isolated right now. I feel alone, although I'm never alone. But there's a season for the isolation, and there's a bigger purpose for the isolation. So if you are a healer, which if you're even interested in this channel, you most likely are, there's a reason right now why many of us feel so isolated and alone. So take that position of the leader. Be the leader of the pack that's yet to come. Pardon me, and carry that forward with you. What else for the energies here? That is definitely coming up to the isolated and alone. And I just found a little Ziva treat on the couch. Little sweet Ziva. Old wounds. We got the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So feel Pentacles energies, body. As I said in the beginning, feeling a lot of shit in the body, including feeling isolated and alone in the flesh. Spirit's always with us. Remember that. Five of Cups, emotions. A lot of old wounds coming to surface. For real, for real, for real. As we mourn the old ways, the old things that we thought were. Allow yourself to purge, allow yourself to cleanse. This is again earth energy, water energy. Get grounded, barefoot on the ground. Take a nice Epsom salt bath, take a shower, cry to release. Feel your body. I've been noticing that again, like I'm just feeling my presence, right, in the body, in the flesh, feeling into that. So 2 5 cards. What other message? Let's get a planet or an aspect message for this energy update. So from the star codes astral, let's pull which card, which planet, which aspect, which house would you like us to draw our attention to right now with these current energies? Leo energy, so the sun, and we cannot make this up. Look at this, card number 5, fifth house. Fifth house is about joy, being childlike. This is about the sun and the solar flares shining out. It says shine. So just like it says here in the light card, you are the light. Let your light shine. Even if you feel like you're alone in the flesh, continue to shine your light. Continue to charge your light. Continue to get grounded. 5 on the earth. Continue to allow the old wounds, card number 5, to be purged, to be cleansed. Tears are very cleansing. Card number 5 again, 555, coming up with these messages. Allow your little light to shine. Your purpose on this planet is for that reason. Don't dim your light for anybody anymore. Anybody, any person, any system. Get it present in your body. You carry the light. Fifth house is about joy. It's about playfulness. It's about having a childlike wonder. It's also about children. It can be about affairs, not just physical affairs, but affairs. So perhaps we need to look at our current affairs in our life, in our vessel, to cleanse out any of the purging that we need to purge with these old wounds. Because as I say, and you see the little lantern there, right? And the candle with the old wounds. There will be an illumination as you allow the old wounds to surface. You will resurrect. You will shine. A lot of light workers are feeling a little bit defeated, a little bit depressed, a little bit like your light, like your body's so exhausted, like your soul is so exhausted. Keep holding on, keep hanging on, do something that's playful. I was jamming out the other night, hooked up my music to the Bluetooth in the bathroom, dance. I live alone, let me just say. I was dancing around, being playful. My little Ziva, who I just found the treat on, my little Ziva, if you haven't seen her on the community page, the little Dalmatian, little precious light of God that she is. She's helping me be more childlike, more playful. Even though she wears me out and exhausts me, it's also very, very good for us to try to not be so serious as we're watching all of these deaths and rebirths happening in our personal lives and in the collective, and make sure that we're doing something that brings us joy. Fifth house, joy. So which chakra oracle? I know I was completely nauseous earlier today. These energies are going to continue. If we get another CME pop off, they're going to continue right in through the next day or two. So be gentle with yourself. Gratitude, purple chakra. So being able to see with our third eye the gratitude in all of this, to have a appreciation for the experiences that we're experiencing through these very, very, very deep transformational things that are happening within us, outside of us, on the whole planet. Okay. There's a feeling to me, you have a woman standing there in a red dress, root chakra, making sure that we're grounded. And then you have the woman who's very pregnant standing in the purple dress. So making sure that we're grateful for the fruits of our labor, that we're in gratitude for the experiences, and to see that our bounty will be rewarded as we go through these processes. Let's do an I am affirmation. We'll get off of here. Still can't make it up. You are the light. You carry the light. We got the shine card, number 5. We got the 5 of Pentacles, which is an earth energy, a body energy. And we have also the 5 of Cups, emotional card of old wounds surfacing. Here we go. And the last message that we carry with the you are the light for the current energies that we're integrating and adjusting to is I am breathing. Be grateful for every breath. Breath is life. Much love to you. Let me know how you're feeling, how you're going through these energies. A lot of people reporting body stuff. It's feeling very, very dense in the body right now. So remember to be kind to yourself. Ground, barefoot, showers, Epsom salt bath. I even put my feet in the pool with my baby Ziva in the daytime and have a little play there. Remember to have gratitude for this experience no matter what the shitstorms we weather. Much love to you, and until the next time, Shalom, Shalom.